Thousands of Muslims have been escaping from Myanmar after dozens were killed in religious violence, but Bangladesh won't let them in and is forcibly returning them. They fled attacks in Rakhine state by the Buddhist majority. An estimated 90,000 of the Rohingya have left. Myanmar doesn't recognize them as citizens, so many have tried to reach Bangladesh, where their ancestors are from, but Bangladesh is turning them away despite appeals from the United Nations. Will Jordan has this exclusive report.
These Rohingya men and boys have just fled attacks in Myanmar, which have left dozens of their people dead. They're now in Bangladesh, and they're badly shaken by what they've experienced. They arrived in these small boats, braving waves that can reach as high as 4 meters. The journey would take 6 hours if you knew where you were going. But these men didn't, and it's the rainy season, so visibility is poor. But now they'll have to brave the seas all over again. The border guards wouldn't allow the men to stay or to be interviewed. They give the Rohingya men a bottle of water and some food and force them back to sea.
For me or for my agency, even for our friends from the Coast Guard, our government's decision is the only order we will obey.
Another group managed to stay. They asked for their identities to be protected so they aren't arrested or sent back. They say 3 boats in their convoy were attacked by Myanmar military helicopters.
3 boats managed to reach shore. My uncles and aunts were in the other 3 boats and didn't make it. All of my relatives were killed. I don't even know where their bodies are now.
Another man escaped with his brother. His children were killed in Myanmar.
They burned my 2 children to death, but when we approached the authorities to demand justice, the Myanmar Border Security Force shot at us. That day we lost 50 of our men.
He spent 4 days at sea, having been turned away from Bangladesh twice.
During the first attempt, we were unable to get into Bangladesh. The border guard pushed us back to sea. Some of us starved to death in the boat. We had to throw their bodies in the water. We tried to save our women, but could not.
Elsewhere in Bangladesh, another man hides out, haunted by what he has seen.
I don't even know if my own wife and children are still alive. I can't eat or sleep at night. My poor wife and children.
They've been chased out of Myanmar, and the Rohingya are not welcome in Bangladesh either. This time, border guards sent 9 boats back. 1 landed again in Bangladesh. We don't know for sure what happened to the other 8. Will Jordan, Al Jazeera.
Zulekha Ismail is the executive director of Padana Global Peace Foundation. She says the international community needs to get involved.
Something should be done, and while we sympathize with Bangladesh, because they have already taken in almost 250,000 Rohingya refugees, but something should be done. I think the UN could take charge and do something with Bangladesh and with the ASEAN countries, and then go in and have an independent panel to look into why is it that these people born and bred in Myanmar have been just persecuted and highly discriminated against. But right now they are just fleeing because they want to save their own lives.